Welcome back to another Hockey Nation NHL play-by-play game between the Florida Panthers and the New York Rangers at the Madison Square Garden on amazing great Thursday night, May 30, 2024. Here we go. We are square after 4 games, and both teams won 1 game on the road, one game at home. The last 3 games, it was an overtime, and we'll see what it looked like at the game tonight. And if the Panthers can win on the road and come back home, maybe to finish the series, or the Rangers try to win at home and then try to finish the series on the road. But would be a really another big challenge for both teams. We know the Panthers the last couple of games dominate, but the reason they are only 2-2 is because the performance of the goaltender just in. Unfortunately for the Rangers, they have a couple of players did not show up since the beginning of that round for the New York Rangers. I'm talking about Zibanejad, only 1 goal. Panarin did not score any goal in the last 7 games. That's a little bit the best player on with Creator, and they struggle. And that's another reason why the Rangers, where they at right now, they will need help. Not for the bottom 6. Goodrow score. They got the goal for the bottom 6, the Rangers. But unfortunately, it's the top. Only Trocheck Lafreniere carry on the second line. And Panarin did not absolutely nothing on the first line. See, nothing happened there. They put Weller. Looked like Shedil is in, and now Weller is out. And did not work very well for Peter Davila's decision to bring Blake Weller on the game number 4. Anyhow, at the end of the day, the series 2-2, and we'll see who's going to win the game number 5. 78%, I think it's 78.4%, the team win game number 5 and take the lead 3-2, win the final conference. So this is a must-win for both of them and see what happens. We have a few people knocked the door tonight. Abination is in the house tonight. We have Claude Richard is with us also. We have Mr. RJ Calabo, the scoreboard update with all information about the injuries left and right. Then we have, of course, Vinny James 007 from Ottawa also is in the house tonight. Then we have Roy from Bangkok, welcome in the house, and LDP from Newfoundland is in the house tonight. I'm watching right now, guys, on the TV. They talk about Zibanejad grader. They cannot find them. They are nowhere to find them, and this is a really interesting 0 point after 4 games for Zibanejad and Grader. -3 both of them. Some people need to step up for the Rangers for sure. I expect more present in front of the Bob. Grader show up tonight. What the prediction of LDP tonight for between the Rangers and the Florida Panthers. So we're going to carry on that game all the way to the end. Then we're going to shut down the show and go be back. Hopefully the power be on all the way. And I had trouble yesterday. It was very bad. It was bad. The internet was not working good on my TV, so I was delayed all the time. And then after that, we missed power at the last 4 minutes of the game, I believe. Well, it's not a big deal. The game was already over almost, but hopefully it would be better. Look like the TV is good so far. Beautiful day yesterday in Thailand, guys. I took a time to walk on the beach yesterday, and did not do this a lot the last couple of months, but now I have to, walking a little bit during the afternoon. So I walked about 45 minutes on the beach. Um, it's getting hot in Thailand, and also it's a low. The water was really low, like it was crazy. But it was a great walk, 1 hour. Walk all the way to the end of the beach, and then I walked back on that side. So it was a good time yesterday. Took some sun, and that's pretty much what I did. I did gym, and I did my video. Don't forget to watch my video today. Yesterday I talked about Berkeley Katten, another NHL prospect, top 10 in NHL. I show why I would select Berkeley Catton. This is my players. This is my pick for the Montreal Canadiens. I know some of you does not want him, but I respect that. But this is my pick. If you want to get a player about 90 point in NHL, he has everything to reach that level. I don't say he's going to do it. He has everything. The ceiling for him, this is his. That's the kind of players you need. But fans want to have a big body and they want physical. They believe in hockey, it's not about skill, it's more about grits. It's about big, and that's what they're looking for. So they want body like that. So the fans want Caden Lindstrom or Seneca to be a pick for the Montreal Canadiens. We'll see what the Montreal Canadiens are going to do. But I'm just sharing for me more clip I see from Captain. He's going to be better at Nick Suzuki. That's how he is. Like, the kid is talented. He scored 116 points in 68 games. He has only 4 players in the 21st century did it. Sidney Crosby, Patrick Kane, and Connor Bedard. Pretty much, I think they are pretty good hockey player. And now we have one. It's Berkeley Catton. They feel like he's too small. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, the series start 2-2. They are 5-6 lacking at position. Yeah, I agree with you, LDP, about the Rangers. Same thing with the Edmonton and the Dallas Star. Edmonton came back. Really strong game for the Edmonton Oilers yesterday. 5-2 again, the Dallas Star. And those, so we have right now both final is going to play a minimum of 6 games. As a hockey fans, that's what you're looking for. Memorial Cup. Memorial Cup yesterday, the London came back after then to beat the Saginaw, and now are going to be straight at the final Memorial Cup versus the winner between the Moose Jaw and the Saginaw. And I think Moose Jaw could surprise Saginaw, and that would be a little bit sad to see Owen Beck eliminate, but you never know what could happen. We're still waiting for the game start, guys. It's NHL playoff. The game never start at the right time. It's going to be one. Who knows? 7:20, 7:30. That's why they do NHL. They don't start the game at the right time. It's just. And then they said why they don't have nobody watch the game. It's because the people the game start too late. That's the reason behind that. And we'll see. We'll see when they're going to start. Fixer back in the house tonight. Welcome back, Mr. Fixer. Hopefully you're doing well. Don't forget to click on the likes. We're going to carry on that game all the way to the end. Don't forget June 5th. By the way, June 5th, take a note. Wednesday night. I think it's Wednesday night. 8:30 p.m. We're going to do the NHL, the Hockey Nation mock draft from 1 to 32 from 4 different people on the panel. Randy Walkman, Enartap, Marco Larabé, and Michael DeVillano are going to join me to do 1 hour of the NHL draft, mock draft 2024, 1 to 32, with no trade from the beginning to the end. And I'm not going to select my players. I'm going to make a recording video for me. But June 5th, don't miss that. Go to a little bit, if you want to know more about the different players and NHL draft. A lot of websites starting to do more NHL draft right now, mock draft at this moment. We still, 29 days before the NHL draft, first round. If you want to checking this. Patrick Lawhite is in the house tonight. Panarin to score for 2.8. Panarin, we have what, one goal in the last, whatever it is, for Panarin. Let's see what we got. Rangers. So in the last 5 games, Guerrero have 3 goals. Remember, that goal, that game is a hat trick to eliminate Carolina. Right? Remove that 3 goal. Guerrero have 0 point. Zibanejad at 1 point in the last 5 games. Shedil at 0 point. Panarin at 5 assists in the last 5 games. 7 points for Trocheck. And 3 goals for Lafreniere, 0 assists. Goodrow lead with the most goals in the last 5 games with 4 goals. He played on the 4 line with Will Coyle and Matt Remp. Roslovic, Wenberg, and Kako. Kako, 0 point. Unbelievable. That's crazy if you think about that. Fox, only 3 assists. How many goals the defenseman for New York Rangers? And that playoff against Florida? 0. it's just again make the Rangers still in the race right now, still in the playoff, or still in that series. Without him, it will be very difficult. Bertman is not play well. The Rangers mix a glass for mix it with Sen is easily. Yes, Leon, I agree with you. Leon back on the from Winnipeg. A2 Spoiler Celebrate will go number 1. A2, yeah. Panthers Rangers backdrop at 8:18. Unbelievable. RJ, I'm getting upset about that. Lawrence de Herrera from Denver, downtown Colorado. Mr. Lawrence, big fans of the Colorado Avalanche. Back in the house, Lawrence. Salutos. Hopefully you're doing well, my friend, and you're happy and ready for the upcoming season for your Avalanche. I heard I think I have something news about Martin Nashchess. The fact maybe he will not be traded anymore, but I'm not guaranteed. I see this very quickly. Abby Nation back in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Abby Nation is in the house tonight. Now it's 7:17, and we did not start the national anthem yet. So the game will start over 8:20. Tomorrow night, the game starts at 8:30 p.m. I think the Panthers, they need help from Tarasenko, Listerinen, Lendl. I think that would be good for them to get those kind of positivities for the team. Those kind of players like Evan Rodriguez, that's the one. I think Bennett maybe have 1 goal. Kachuk assist, but I didn't see Kachuk a lot of goals. Zegras for Natchez today. Interesting about that. My question of the night, guys, at 10 o'clock p.m. tonight is the Montreal Canadiens trade Cole Caulfield to the new team Utah or the Arizona Coyotes for the return of the 6th overall pick 2024. This was a proposal by Matthias Brunet of the BMP, whatever they call it, or whatever it is, and with Martin Lemay. And then he said it was not a proposal, it was just a discussion. It's the same thing. It's not a discussion, it's a proposal. You said, would you trade Cole Caulfield to Utah? He said, it's not a proposal, it's a discussion. It's not a discussion. You make a proposal. He tried to turn around everything. But I think Enartab said to me he will make the trade. Some fans said they were willing to make that trade Caulfield for the sixth overall pick to get Langstrom and Dimitrov. Some people should not be talking about sport too. It's very interesting what's going on around the social media. And like if you think, anyway, we look like Alger Calabro. We are ready to rock and roll the show tonight. Here we go. Already at the beginning. Ketchup and grater together. No, egg blad and grater together. Six again, and the interesting. Hey, Mr. Zevlaka back in the house. Grater a little bit more into the like you want to be a little bit more physical. We'll see. Another I saying, guys, we have two whistle and the first 11 seconds. The playoff this year, guys, I don't know what's going on, but this is not the playoff I saw before. Like two whistle in the first 11. Yesterday, I think it was that game. They have nine whistle and the first 6 minutes, like 5 minutes. Anyway, face up à l'essai Broboski. Winning par les Rangers coming out. Shoot the puck. Black shot by the Panthers. Another shot missed the net. The puck bouncing on the right. Recovered by Zibinejad. Bring the puck in the blue line. But now we have a 2 versus 1. Attacking up Arena. Go back on the back door. Great stick and glean. By Trouba to intercept. Or maybe Schneider. Go back to opposite side. Get out of the zone by the Rangers. Bring the puck in for the bench for the Panthers. The puck stuck at the red line. The Panthers going to recover it. And down the puck. Behind Chesterkin. Nope, Chesterkin intercept. A long stretch pass now at the blue line. And then the recovery and whip by Montour. Wow. Marc, trade and attack for Mathis Brunet is just a proposal. Mark, welcome back. To go outside zone. No Memorial Cup game tonight, by the way. Now, attaqué par the Rangers, shoot the puck go back on the corner. Now, reconnected by the Rangers, the puck bouncing for the net, and now the Panthers battle on the wall with the Rangers. Finally, they've done the puck outside the zone, with recovery by Trouba. Trouba on the back ends, bring the puck to maybe Gustafsson. Again, Schneider playing the second line, be interesting. Go back to Trocheck. Trocheck playing the puck between his skate, but intercept by the Panthers. Another big hit from behind. Again, Panarin. And finally, it was maybe Kulikov. Anyway, the Panthers got a zone by Tarasenko. Lob the puck behind the net by OEL. Recovery on the right side by the Panthers. No, they slipped the puck. And then Panarin gave the puck back to Fox. Fox go back now to Trocheck. Shoot the puck. Miss the net. It was Lafreniere. Go back in the corner. Lafreniere have a great series so far. 3 goals. And during the first 4 games against the Panthers. Now the Rangers attacking now. Down the puck behind the net. Boboski. Go back on the right side. Stopped by Wenberg, bring puck to opposite side. Now Kakov try to get the puck around, no chance. The puck behind the net. Some people talk about possible Montreal trade for Kakov during the summer. Would be interesting. The Rangers maybe give up on that plus. Now the Panthers intercept, shoot the puck, just second make a save, no rebound. We're going to reset now on the left side. I've been talk about Nylander. Mr. AK back in the house. Welcome back, AK. Congratulations, Mr. AK, from your big W of your Oilers last night. I'll be honest with you, Andy. I did the game, and I believe, Andy, man, you watch all the Oilers. I don't watch all the game for Oilers. I think I see many games, right? But I feel, Andy, last night, the third period of the Oilers, it was maybe the best period of the year overall. And when I said that, not because they win, but the way they manage the puck, the way they protect the lead by 2 goals. They don't give anything good to the Dallas Stars to come back in the game as a group together from the goaltender for the defenseman and the forward play as a unit team, line by line, during the last 20 minutes of this game. For me, Andy, it was maybe the best game, in my opinion. But again, I didn't watch, the 85, 88 game, maybe no more, but maybe 90 game they played this year. You watch more game, but for me, that was an excellent period for the Oilers. If they play like this, and the next three game or two game, depends how many games they're going to play. There will be a difficult team to beat. Dallas, we have to step up more. Anyway, come back on this game. I agree with you, Leon, about this. Kako, Kaka, too. Tony M. I think, Tony, we feel the same way. I don't know why, but it's not like it was before, Tony. Great comments, my friend. Hopefully, doing well, by the way. I think it's not the first time to me came here. Google back in the house. So far, is still there. Anthony 6, those minor rumors are coming from Toronto because of his connection with Subas. Have been talking about the baseball media. Yeah, I don't see that. N26, how you follow more N26, the Pittsburgh Penguins, and I don't see how Manor can fit at that level. Now, this is just like an idea. N26 and people in the chat, would you trade Mitch Marner for Eric Carlson? Now, is it a one-to-one? Not sure, because Carlson is older and Marner is younger. But do you risk to go that direction? I don't know. Ranger attaqué now, bring pas behind the net. De Bobrovsky, intercept by Bennett. Bennett on backhand, c'est intercept by Schneider, go back to opposite side. Now on the left side, Bobrovsky go back on the back door, shoot the puck by Panarin. Black shot by Bobrovsky, return the puck in front of the net. A battle now with Trocheck. They'll go back behind the net, a battle. We have a whistle anyway. Now we have Mikola and Lafrenière. Yeah, AK, I agree with you about that. Now, and 26, I agree with you. But would you do a trade like that, Carlson, for Marner? This is just me talking to you, and 26. Not like, I feel like Toronto is not going to trade Marner anyway. But would you trade, would you like to have a trade like that? No, they have a weaker defense, but if they can maintain pressure, tough for the other team to be consistent trait. Yes, Andy. One thing I like, Andy, last night on the third period, they was collapsed together in front of the net. They was really well, all five together in front of the net. They don't give any chance. They were puck retrieval, and they play long stretch pass and down the puck on the defensive side. And they was like, I'm telling you now, I was impressed by them. Ma théorie, no rivalité any longer in the NHL. The difference between a bottom five team and the top five is not that large anymore. Parity has set in. And not about that, Harrison would fit with the leave, start the play. Yeah, that was my point behind that. Abination. I still Carson have 3 more years. But I could be wrong. Listerinen on the penalty box. They set Listerinen for slashing. A broken sit. Power play number 1 for the Rangers. Rangers are number 4 on the playoff. Now go back to the right side. Fallait pas de Panarin. So blue shot right side. So Black shot by Bobrovsky, recovery behind the net, but the Panthers find a way to get a puck back outside. Barkov get to Ekblad. Ekblad to Barkov's coming out the back door, back to Reynard. Now, great stick by Fox. Pass again at the grader on the neutral zone. Give back to Panarin. Panarin looking for Trocheck. Trocheck stick angling back to Fox. Fox looking for Panarin. Now it's Panarin. Panarin to Fox. Firing back on the right side for Trocheck. Now go back to Panarin. Panarin now back to Zibanejad. The puck is missing by Zibanejad. Saved by Grader. Go back to Zibanejad. Bring it back to the bumper. Now back to Zibanejad. Bring it back to Fox. Fox looking now for Panarin. Panarin back to Trocheck. Trocheck stick angling more. Bring a puck on the corner. Give back to Panarin. Panarin to Trocheck again. Now go back to Panarin. Panarin work on the bumper. Now go back to Panarin again. Now Panarin reset on the hash mark. Looking for Fox now. And the pass go right there. Now walk around it by Fox. Get a puck by Zibanejad. Zibanejad back to Panarin. Fire puck. Miss shot. Rebound by Grader. Recovery by Grace. Go back on the blue line. Set up by Zibanejad. Panarin fire puck again. Black shot by the Panthers. And get out of the zone. That's all for the Rangers. New plus coming out for the Rangers. Unit number 2. Skating by Kuzevson. Robert Park back. Now going to Lafreniere maybe. Go back onto that side. Maybe not Lafreniere. He's the right shoulder. Go back Bennett. Go back to Wenberg. Bring it back at the blind. Set up now by Gustafsson. Bring it back to opposite corner. Pressure the Panthers. Go back Bennett. The Rangers have difficulty to set up their breakout on the offensive side of the zone. Go back with 15 seconds to remain. Panthers made some pressure. Now the puck stuck at the blind. And now going to recover it by the Rangers. Another broken stick on the board. And finally, the puck go out of the play. With 4 seconds to go a minute, we have only one shot power play, guys. And again, Panarin missed completely 2 shots at 10 on the net. Yeah, and 26, that's what I was thinking about that too. And he said Sissi and Nurse on the PK last night. Do you go with Edmondson, Mark? 926 Noblo has made some similar brilliant move. I agree with you, AK. The fact he bring back Perry and McLeod in the lineup, they're helping. Brober was on the lineup. He put Kulak. He removed Desharnais. I really like what he did. Nicolas de Goubi-Bonneau, welcome back. I agree with you about this, Patrick, about Panarin. A lot of people put Marner with Utah, but we'll see. Anyhow, better shoot a puck, black shot by the Rangers. Attacking offensive side, go around on the left side of Bobrovsky, hold the puck again longer, a little bit longer, bring the puck around the board, go back at the blind. The Rangers shoot a puck in front of net, and miss the net barely, recovery on the right side, or the left side of Bobrovsky. Forsling find a way to get a puck outside the zone, skate with the puck now. Gustav Forsling pass again in front of the bench for the Rangers, down the puck on the left side by Lundell, recovery behind the net by I'm not sure. Gustafsson maybe. Go back to Lindgren. Lindgren from Fox. Fox hold the puck. The Panthers go at 1-2-2. Go back now to the board. Lindgren lob the puck on the puck bouncing back on the left side. Go back on the left side. Shoot the puck. Probowski makes a rebound. And then go back and front of the net. And Mikala saw the situation and jump on the puck. Give back to Renard. Renard's coming out. Renard's have the game-winning goal on the power play last game and overtime. The puck go all the way back on the defensive side for the Rangers and going icing the puck. Yeah, N26, but the Nashville. This is a conversation I have in N26. The problem with that part over there, the Nashville does not want to move, does not want to get a plus. The highest number they want to put is Philip Forsberg. They don't want to sign anybody uh, over Philip Forsberg. This is a template of Barry Trotz. And I don't know how I talked about this guy, like maybe 1 week ago. It makes sense for the Toronto Maple Leaf, but the Nashville Predator, the problem is that part. And I think they will keep Zaros. I think he's only, 29 years old. If they feel comfortable about this, and I don't see him to go nowhere. I think you're going to resign him about $8 million. That would be my proposal. Mammoth, Daniel maybe not playing the next game. He may be a bit less effective with his injury. AK, that's hurt the Dollar Star. Daniel, it was maybe the best defenseman after Eskinen on the 5 versus 5, goal against 4, shot attempts against. He was dominate all the analytic data of uh, of the Dollar Star with Lendell, and this could be a little bit like hands. It would be a huge blow for the Dollars if Danev is not ready to play, and we'll see because after that they don't have anybody. It's Petrovic or Longvis, and they will have to use Satar, Lundell, Eskanen, and Arley. Sadar at 39 years old. So I think it could be a key factor, AK. Yeah, AK, I just mentioned that. He was traded for the New York Rangers for a first round pick. Nyquist, he was drafted 25 or 27 overall pick uh, under Jeff Gordon, I believe. Longvis. I messed up. 28 overall pick. Only a 5'11", 190. But it was straight for the first one pick from Sweden. Draft in 2018 under Jeff Gordon and Pobrave. Anyhow, the Rangers ne travaillent pas outside the zone. Finally, le puck bouncing the red lines, attacking the Rangers 2 versus 2, drive the puck back, score around, lose the puck, the puck bouncing at the limit inside the blue line. The Rangers keep the puck deep in the zone, skinning out with Wenberg, battle now with Monto. The puck recovery by the Rangers, putting puck at the blue line, they stay in the zone, go DD, drive puck behind the net. No, Boboski make a save on that one. No rebound. Yeah. I remember it was 27, 25, 27 more. But I like Aki Andy to get it properly the right way. But I was just by one. It's okay. Hopefully to remember that one. Yeah. With maybe with a buyout Nikushkin or whatever it is, N26. Look like that way right now, A2. I think it'll be better for me to do a Montreal Canadian show. Go back now on the right side. I thought to do it, but I'm thinking like we don't get viewers for now. Like we don't have anybody watch the. We not a lot of people come to the game anymore for any reason, I'm not complaining, but I cannot get 1,000 viewers per game to put 3 hours to watch the game. It's not like, and then I said, well, you have only 4 games to go, so why not to wait? And now Panarin scored the puck black, on the back end, save Pabrovsky, go back on the side. Now the Rangers intercept, go back D, recovery now behind the net by the Rangers, cycling the puck to opposite corner. The Panthers going to try to get a puck outside zone until intercept by the Rangers. Now keep the puck in the zone. The Panthers don't have a good period overall, I believe, for the Panthers so far. More the Rangers have more often the puck, or the Panthers give the puck more often. I could be wrong. Anyhow, we have only 4 games to go, so I said, okay, let's finishing this. Will be over. Yeah, and then we want to tell you one thing about that. What we try to tell you is like, as a hockey fans, not have a team. Um, I don't know. I think sometime they have a lot of. I don't expect. I don't know. It's not the same level what we expect. Maybe for me, without the effort, coach combination. His son worked third one pick, Coach Mark. I look about him. I did a video a couple of days ago, and not a bad players. The physicality of the game is not there. Now on the not many experts put him right, but for me, um, if it's a third round pick, it would be the end of the third round pick, not a 78 or 70 is like, for me, I would go with someone else. But if he's there at the beginning of the fourth round, I don't see no problem. He's a 6 foot. He's only 165. Great shot. Yeah, the shot is great. You have a great one timer. Pretty good on the 200 feet game, but the physicality is not there. And sometimes his defensive is not always cover the right players, so it's some confusing. But the kid is pretty good. 4 round, no problem. Between 100, 120, 135. Some put him more at 80. I think McKenzie put him at 60. I would not put this Koivu at that way. But late third round, beginning of the fourth round, I think there will be a good players to try to get a chance with him, in my opinion. But again, good skater. The kid is pretty good. I love his shot. The one-timer shot, I think it could be a good asset on the power play on the unit number 2 example. But we'll see. Good question, Mark. Hayatos is first name. Yesterday I did Berkeley Caton, if you want to watch my video. Great point, A2 for the first period. Go back now by the Rangers. Bennett recovered the puck now, looking now, give the puck back to Monto. Monto back to Bennett, back to Monto. Monto carrying the puck, give the puck to the board. Now the Panthers attacking, almost a 2-1. Now go behind the net. Set up now by Bennett, bring the puck to the board. And for the net, Bennett is alone on the back end, shoot the puck twice. First step by just second, save. The second time, missed the net. Bennett knocked the door. This is the first opportunity for the Panthers. We just talk about them, where they will not see them so far. It was at the 7 minute remaining on the first period. And we'll see. Go back behind the net now, attacking by the Rangers. Hold the puck, bring puck at the line, set up D to D. Now, return the puck behind the net, go intercept by the Rangers, and go back now, lose the puck barely. And it was, I don't know, he's a good role. Anyhow, the puck stuck at the line by the Rangers. Now, try again one more time. The Panthers intercept the puck, but the puck outside zone. The Rangers hold the puck now. It's going to retrieve on the defensive side. New players coming from Paul Maurice. Same situation for Peter Laviolette. 6:35 to go remaining on the first period. Still 0-0. 7 shots for the Rangers. 1 power play. No chance. Only 1 shot. And then the Panthers are still at 3 shots. Now the puck stuck in neutral zone. A lot of time at this game is between the two blue line. Now Lindgren brings some pressure, go around 2 forward of the Panthers, but pinch by the Panthers keep the puck in the zone. Now we have another battle on the other side. Just a second, Panthers win the battle. Bring puck to the right side, fire in front of the net, tip but miss the net completely or miss the puck. Recovered by the Panthers on the left side. Battle now. Stick angling the puck, protect the puck, bring the puck to the board, go back at the blind, set up by Ekblad. Now the puck, black shot by the Rangers, get out of the zone. Carrying the puck at the red line, down the puck to Boboski. Abination, yeah, thanks. I have a question for. I was going to ask you something, and I forget. I was going to the game. The Rangers attacking all the way by Miller. Miller gave up the flanker on the other side, looking now in front of that. Fire puck, black shot for the Panthers. Well, a penalty for roughing. Is it Miller? Miller look at the scoreboard. That would give a power play for the Panthers. Interesting. Another TV timeout. Randy Walkman is on the house. I did not do a video yet, Patrick, about Cole Ezerman. I need to do it. I will work on it next week. Look, the kid can put a puck in the net. The kid drive to the net. It's not pretty on defensive side. He has kind of emotion. He is very young. He's born in August 2006. So he's just like he could be drafted in 2025. So his maturity for me is not there. This is that's normal at that age. Like it's not everybody is mature. Like Koivu, if I remember, is born in November. No, Basha. Basha is born in November. I just did Basha after Koivu. I think Koivu is born in January. Anyhow, so when you have 8, 9 months, Patrick, from 18 years old to 17 years old, the the maturity is not there, right? Physicality is not there. The physique is not there too. So what you need to learn, and I read a lot about Cole Ezerman from the coaches. At least I see 3 articles from the coach. He coached him for the last 2 years, and he knows he like him a lot. Like he knows how Cole think. He knows how much he's so demanding. He's compete a lot, right? And he passed the puck too many times. Like he should shoot the puck more. Anyhow, point behind that, he need to work on his emotion, on his maturity, and to not let the thing is not in control to bother him. Those, it's not a red flag. It's more that learning with time. The team is going to get him. They could get another scorer of 40 goals in NHL for sure. He's still a good body. I think he's 6 foot, 185 pounds. Good shooter. I think a team want to get a good scorer in their team. I don't be surprised. It remind me, I'll be honest with you, For me, it remind me a lot Kyle Connors, in my opinion. Kyle Connor is a left shooter, accuracy, strong on his shot, great wrist shot, great one-timer shot too. That's what Cole Ezerman is. You know Connor is. So for me, this is a type of player. Patrick is a Cole Ezerman. It's not attitude, Leon. I just said for me, and again, it looked that way from the outside, and I don't say you're wrong, Leon. I think it's amplified by the people follow him, right? He would be upset on the bench. For example, he drew a bottle of water before that because he was frustrated, and sometimes his frustration, the coach would say, it's not because it's just because he wants so much. He's demanding a lot. He wants maybe too much perfect. This is all the words about the coach. It's not. I'm not smarter to anybody, guys. It's just what I learned. I read about to learning him more, because he was for me. He's an intriguing player. Why do people only get saved? Same thing with Trevor Connelly, right? Connelly, another player. The people complaining about his temper. He did a couple of bad things and behavior, but still, um, I just want sharing that. Now, should just can make a big save at the end of the penalty with 3 minutes to go remaining. We have three shots. Maybe it's on the poor play for the Panthers. Max and Kyle Connor disappear on the playoff time. Non, fait ça, winning pour les Panthers, forcing shoot the puck, miss the net, the puck bouncing their side, Panthers recovery, now the momentum shifting, shoot the puck, miss the net again, recovery by forcing again, return the puck behind the net to opposite corner, pressure now, intercept by Panarin, Panarin shoot the puck in front of the net, what a bad play by Panarin, Panarin guys struggled. Now intercept again by the Panthers, now attacking the right, shoot the puck, just again make a save from the outside, from the goal line shot, go back now on the left side, at the right side, forcing shoot the puck again. The black shot in front of it, the puck bouncing back, and the Rangers ice the puck. The puck go back around. A breakaway for the Rangers coming out. Bobrovsky poke it, make a save, right on in front of net. Bobrovsky make another save with the right pad. And the Rangers at 2-2. But cannot put the puck in the net. Now recover the blind, go DD. So now on the side, shoot the puck. Bobrovsky make a save, no rebound. From Lafrenière. A bit over 2 minutes to go remaining. Yeah, Mark, I think you're right about that. Go back in the right side. The Rangers should have Bobrovsky making a save, no rebound. A2, I just want to tell you one thing. Sometimes the GM says something and then they do something else. Now, I can understand that. Columbus A2, between you and me, they can go both ways. Um, Here's what could happen, A2, is Chicago will give the direction of the Montreal Canadian pick. Why? Because if Chicago picked Dimitrov, that gave Celebrine Dimitrov out. And I'm going to go with Les Chinov. And I'm already looking for a defenseman. Then after that, Columbus have a choice. Ziliev, or they can go with Dickinson, or they can go after that with Lindstrom. I will give Montreal Canadiens now without Dimitrov, and then without Lindstrom and City Brunet. That will give a little bit interesting what Montreal is going to do. Can Montreal go back with a defenseman, or they go with my Berkeley Caton or Igila? We'll see. Hey, Nicholas, welcome back in the house. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Parek will be good and 26. I agree with you. Elenius is going to be a solid forward. And again, um, he's going to be a 200 forward. The puck bouncing in front of net at the just second. Miscommunication between Trouba. Trouba wait for the puck now. Pinch by the Panthers. The puck go back at the goal line. Now Rangers go back DD. Now stretch pass now. The puck bouncing all the way back in front of the bench for the Panthers. Behind the Rangers, a delay or intercept anyway by Panthers. Attaqué now by Lundell. Fire puck over just second. Puck bouncing to opposite side. Intercept by the Panthers. Go to the puck behind the net. The puck will be stuck in the corner. It's going to be the end of this period, guys. And we'll go through that one slowly, properly, the right way. That's it. The first period is over, guys. We talk a lot. Hopefully, you don't mind. I join the conversation. But after 20 minutes at the Madison Square Garden, the Florida Panthers are 0, the New York Rangers are 0. We have one penalty for both teams, one shot by the Rangers, 3 shots by the Florida Panthers during that power play. And finally, at the end of the period, guys, the Florida Panthers have 8 shots on the Chesterkin, and the New York Rangers have 12 shots on Bobrovsky after 20 minutes at the Madison Square Garden. The Florida Panthers 0 and the New York Rangers 0. We'll give you some update. Randy said Trocheck got Mug. I really like A2, like that Dickinson kid. Yeah. Solid defenseman, strong, big 6'3", good shot. It's going to be a solid defenseman, A2, I agree. Jamo Virtanen from Finland back in the house. Yeah, Abination. I don't see him to get out number 4, but he could surprise maybe a team between 7 to 10. It's all depend what's going out before that. AK with a goaltender. I oversleep. He missed this period. Been good game. Not a bad game, Nicholas. I think Panthers play only the last 5 minutes of the third period when he got a penalty. After that, the momentum shift a little bit for them. The Panthers have really one great opportunity, the Sam Bennett in front of the net. They see 8 shots, and Nicholas, they have 3 shots until 15 minutes, until 5 minutes to go remaining. After the power play, they got 3 times. They multiply, they double the shot with the power play, but no goal. And then the Rangers dominate most of the period. When I said dominate, they want more. They have more the puck position, control more the puck, but they didn't have a lot of opportunities. Other effect, maybe one time, Bobrovsky make a save back to back. The second shot on the right pad. Now I apologize, I cannot remember who did it. But that's pretty much on that period. One power play for both teams. The Rangers have 1 shot, and the Panthers have 3 shots on the net. Nicholas. Mark, much rather Dickinson or Parek to Igila. I really like Parrot. Like, I understand what Dickinson can bring, but if you have Zach Parrot, Zane Parrot, this is solid pick. Hey, Mr. GDPD back in the house. A long time we not see you, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. I agree with you, LDP, to help. What do you think, Kiev and Devils? I think LDP, Yamo, for that, Kiev is a younger coach compared to Lindy Ruff. Ruff is third year, but his second his year this year when he lost Andrew Brunette, and the Devils lost a lot of good key players. Yamo, I don't want to blame too much Lindy Ruff, but Lindy Ruff did not adjust after that. Now he doesn't have a great goaltender. Vanicinek, he did not do very well this year. Schmidt did not have a good year, and then you see that problem. But they lost also a couple of key. The fact they lost Rand Graves, example, to the Pittsburgh. They thought Luke Hughes and Kevin Bott would fix the problem over there. Then you get injury, Jack Hughes. Then you got injury, Doc Hamilton. He missed 3/4 of the season. Now, Hamilton, guys, the guy can play 20 per game, 22 minutes. He can score 15 goals per season. Stabilize the offensive side, great on power play. Those element factor did not help the job at Lindy Ruff. And I think the fact they don't have a good, solid performance goaltender all year long did not help overall. I think that team is be good. I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised Keith bring that team in the playoff. If you think about this, the Rangers would be good. The Carolina Hurricane would be good. After that, what do you have? Islanders, Pittsburgh, Washington, Flyers, Columbus, and finally Devils. So Devils, I believe, are back in the playoff for upcoming year under Kiev Yamo. Peter, I like Igala. Year-to-year development is genetic. His great style is a young for this draft and could grow. I agree with you. I think Igala was born August 1st or August 8th. Peter, uh, I did a video about him a couple of days ago, right, or last week. I like is the way he progressed, he developed. I think he's going to be just get better and better. And any team is going to get him, want to have no regrets to become a solid second line in NHL. And he could be a first line later during his career. He have a great shot, by the way. Good skater, good hands. But his release is strong, Peter. Coach, will you pick Cadden over Igala or Seneca or fifth Elias Evans? Differently, Nicholas. And again, sometime at the NHL draft, right? A year after year, you like a specific player. Yeah, you're more like you're more in love with someone. I really like Berkeley Catton. So it's a little bit my heart talking about this. But if Montreal select Igila, have no problem. If Montreal select Parek, have no problem. They are my three favorite players. I would not touch Keaton Lindstrom. I'm a little bit worried about him. This is only preference, not because he's not a hockey player. I just give you my preference on that pick. Elinia is going to be a solid center, but for what Montreal has already, Owen Beck can play almost at the same level like Elinius. I know some people put Elinius on the second line. I understand that. But I think Montreal with Kirby Dach and Nick Ski, Owen Beck or Kapanen can fit the center line. I would skip Elinius for them. I would prefer to get a Catton, and a Catton can play on the winger compared to the center. Catton, skilled, talented, it would get a lot of points for the Montreal Canadiens. Now, it's 5'11", 163, but many players play at 175 now in NHL, 178. It's not end of the world. Now, Igila, you get an energy guys. You get a grit player too. He can put a puck in the net. I think Catton will have more point Igila. He's going to get a little bit more goal at Igila. But it's two different players. Like Captain, he would drive to the net. He don't have that kind of physicality like Igela. He don't have that kind of the drive. But Captain is more like a playmaker. He does a lot of great pass. He's really talented, skill, IQ, anticipation. This crossover between both two blue line is excellent. He can carry the puck north south, or he can carry the puck from east to west because he uses his stick angling, and that's who he is. Now, what you need to improve, I would say to you, is defensive zone coverage. Sometimes he lost his man. He create a little bit the turnover, but now I can understand that because he played with a bad team and he keep the puck a little bit longer. What he should, that would be something. He's really good on kill penalty, by the way. That's Captain is. Physicality will be something I would like him to play a little bit better. Uh, and the clip I did yesterday, you can see he did a couple of body check with the angling the guy. But sometime after that, he did a very bad. That's normal at that age. I'm not worried about that. Igila is, for me, it would be a good pick for the Montreal Canadiens. It would be a solid top six like captain. And it will fit other things Montreal does not have. With Ingela, a captain will fit the Montreal Canadiens that they don't have. You can make some adjustment whatever they pick. But for me, they are my two forward on that selection, fifth overall pick. And my best defense, I prefer Zane Paret. I think the style the hockey is now, it's all about skating. It's not about transition. It's not about join the rush. It's about offensive oriented by the defenseman. Zane Paret have those assets. A lot of people complaining about his defensive side. I'm not worried about that. He's still pretty good. For me, between him, Dickinson, Yakenchuk and Dickinson are bigger, 6'3", right? They would be more physical. But Paret, guys, it's unbelievable. That's maybe my three pick on that one. Great question, Nicholas. Sorry, guys, I take a little bit longer. More bad power play par Florida. Ammunition Paret, Imagine Montreal draft Kachuk or use instead of Connor KK. Yeah, nightmare. You're welcome, Nicholas. Thanks so much, RJ. I have a big salary. Yeah, he's at $9 million, 9.2. Had the LDP expect a couple of trade? Yeah, possible, and maybe late. And the front, I knew you were going to set Parek at Randy. Will Ottawa make any move? They will, Yamo. They will. They will draft, is it 7 or 8 overall pick? Utah, Ottawa, right? Following per Calgary. If they draft a defenseman, what I expect, Yamo, I would not be surprised at some point they trade a defenseman like Chick Cron if the team don't do well. You have a great release, Randy, about that. If they draft Lindstrom, you can bet they will know the solution. Yeah, his agent, I think, is Weatherman Group. Their agent on Lindstrom released a document with two different doctors about the recovery of the situation for Lindgren, the Lindstrom. So, Peter, you're right about this. Ryan is in the house. Welcome back, Ryan. Suzuki, Caulfield, Hudson, Dak would be there too if ESL was not concerned. I have not seen enough of the Raybacker to include him about that. Now, A2 for the undershare for the Montreal Canadiens. I would set Sakaski, Suzuki, are my only two players Montreal Canadiens are not going to trade. Now, it's hard to say Ray Barker. He did not play yet in NHL. He's a fifth overall pick. I don't see Montreal would trade him, but to say he's undershable, it's really hard to say that. Uh, I wouldn't have said the same thing with Caulfield, and I wouldn't have said yet about Hudson because he didn't play like a Ray Barker. I would say maybe Coley, but you never know. Um, if they draft a left defenseman and they expect they can get something big in return, but I feel like the player almost not untouchable. I would be said to you, Caulfield, Coley, Ray Barker, and Hudson could be that way. But my two untouchable, my two players I know they're not going to trade is Zuski and Sakoski. A2. Yes, Nicholas, he's really below that. He's between most of them, between 6 to 9 or to 10. This is where we did see him there. But again, it all depends, right? When you sit as number 6 or 8, Nicholas, right? How many forward is out before him? I only see Dimitrov, Celebrine, and Langstrom. If three of them are out, Nicholas, on the top four, he's maybe the next one with Igella at number 5. Now that open up a lot of defensemen not available for Montreal Canadiens. If Leshinov is out or Dickinson, one or two will be available for Montreal Canadiens. Then you have Ziliev there and Parek over there. Some put Yankinchuk there. I don't see him over there. So at number 5, if Langstrom, Deminov, and Sebrin is out, you have Igela, Katten. Then you have Dickinson, Litchinov. Then you have Ziliev. Then you have Parek, three of the 4 defensemen. So Montreal Canadiens have about 5 players to select. Now, if one defenseman I mentioned of the group is out, but that would be maybe Langstrom available for the Montreal Canadiens at number 5. So the group will be Langstrom, Igela, and Katten. So it's, in my opinion, Montreal Canadiens have 5, 6 players they can select. It's all depend the 4 team in front of them. You're going to select who you're going to pick. I don't see Montreal select Ziliev. I don't see that. I'll be shocked. I think if you have a chance to take Parek over as a defenseman or Leshinov, they will do it. They will prefer to take a right defenseman. I think that would be the selection. I really like Leshinov, by the way. Great question. Bringing on. If they add draft Kachuk, they maybe not draft 15 in 2019 and get Caulfield, or 16, 28, get Arabolo, first get Nosoviski. Yeah, you never know about this in 26, right? Now, if they draft Kachuk at 2018, did he play right away or he played 1 year at NCAA? I think he played right away. London, forget his name. A Finnish guy was drafted. Michael Dueno is in the house. Casper Atunen. There we go. Yamo, got it. 96 point Randy. Yes, he was at 96, 33 goal, I believe. Yeah, they picked 7, right? We're going to go back, guys, on the second. Don't forget, guys, that's what I did today. I did the. Sorry, Leon is still there. I did the scouting report. Again, I put report that way for that one, and then I put also 29 days before the start of the game of the NHL draft. Second period going to start. Don't go nowhere. Already a whistle at the beginning of the 7 seconds. And after, we'll come back in the house. Yeah, Biam is a great defenseman. Oh, that's already A2, no problem. Should have puck again. Should have skin make a save. Peter, yeah, I think we feel the same way, right? Power play number 2 now for Panthers. Miller again, another power play for the for the Panthers. This is the second time for Miller back in the penalty box. Nicholas, two things, Nicholas, and injury is a bit worry about this. Not said is great. Like it's not like, oh my god, I don't draft him because he was hurt, right? Is lack of the game. That's maybe one thing, but also the fact he played with Basha and McKenna, two excellent players. And I'm a little bit not worried, but is it those players helping him to get a better year, or is it really Langstrom was the dominator of that line? And when you play with McGinnis, I feel like McGinnis was a little bit more him. So for me, Langstrom, I see him a little bit more lower at number 5 because of that. But a kid, he can skate, have a great shot, is a big. Listen, he remind me a lot could be Dak and WHL, and he a little bit more. He took advantage of his the goal, a lot of goal this at the beginning of the season last year. He have a really average season at 16 years old to 17 years old. But that's my only reason behind that Nicholas about him. I wonder if Basher is a bit underrated. Um, oh, that door! What a goal on the! I don't know. It was the end of the PK or on the still on the power play or 5 versus 5, but finally Chris Grader, yes, on the PK. Chris Grader finally scored his first goal and the playoff against the Panthers tonight. Grader show up tonight, and you can see during his first appearance, or his first shift of the game, at the first period, already have some kind of altercation with Eggblad. But a turnover for the Panthers at the blue line create that breakaway. Chris go back on the forehand to the backhands, and he go from the left side of the Boboski and put the puck behind the goaltender. Gave the Rangers guy take the lead 1-0 against the Panthers. PK goal, Chris Kreider. Nicholas Basha is a good shifty player. I like his. He is a good size, 6 foot, I believe, and 180 pounds. Good skater, good IQ. For a 25 a 26 pick, I will take Basha, no hesitation. I think he have a good skate. Like he remind me a lot of Philippe Mazar, but I feel like he's a little bit better overall at Philippe Mazar. He bigger first of all, right? He's 6 foot, 180, and Mazar was a Boboski bubble with a puck a little bit. He's only 5'10", if I can recall it, for Mazar. So that's comparing both of them. But the speed of the Basha is pretty good. Now, Basha, guys, I would say to you and Nicholas, when you said a little bit underrated offensively, I would say you're right about this. But one thing I would say also, Basha is a little bit older. He's born in November 8 or 9. That gave him a little bit better number there. Yeah, and 26. I'm not sold at Seneca that way. Um, some love Seneca. Maybe I did not watch too much about this. I understand what he have. I'm always afraid a players just have a little bit a good 2 month at the end of the season. He really show up after holidays. Is it good enough? I'm not sure. I think the talent of the defenseman and the forward they have, I would take them before Seneca. This is again, Anthony said my preference. Nothing about him at all. Again, about him. Steve G is in the house, by the way. Welcome back, Steve G. But again, like I mentioned, this is just my preference about that. The puck stuck in the wall. Finally, we have a whistle. Puzzle go to the penalty box. We give now the second power play for the Rangers tonight. Palmares a bit worried about that one. That's the kind of power play you would like to get a goal at home. Yeah, for me, Coach Hudson is unusual because we don't know how good he's going to be. So that's very dominant, very see your point. No, too, I just like I said to you, Ray Barker and Hudson, when I said untouchable, because we don't like they're not part of the team yet, but I can see they're not going to be traded because what he can do. After 1 year, I would be maybe a little bit more, but I just said for me, is I'm looking for about the roster they have. But honestly, I don't see Ray Barker Hudson will be traded a little bit like Coley too. I think for me, Mayu is maybe the most accessible. Now, Panthers should probably just make a save, a second goal, a second shot, a save. It's just the key now is hurt. And now it's going to be behind the net. Would be interesting in that call. I think you have a penalty. Chesterkin is shaky right there. It's all Mikala, I believe it is. We see the replay. It was a PK Panthers coming out to the net, make a save. Oh, Mikala goes straight to Chesterkin. Wow. I don't know if they're going to get only a penalty on the Florida Panthers. Is it a 5 versus 3? Oh no, he gave a penalty for the Rangers. Would be interesting if something happening there. Don't forget to click on the likes. Now Panarin gave the puck back on the corner. Now attacking by the Panthers, intercept and don't pay the puck. And nothing happened for the Rangers on that power play so far. Is it the Rangers struggling on power play, or is it the Panthers are so good on power play? We have now an offside at the blue line. Just give you an idea how they struggle. Panarin, Trocheck, Zibanejad. There are a comparison by Lindstrom and Primo. Yeah. Talk about Keith Primo. I think more you watch Lindstrom, you have to look about Quentin Byfield. I think it'll be a good compare. If you look about Berkeley Captain, guys, you look think about looking coolly. Now, should Park Boboski make a block shot with a mask, or the mask is removed? Rangers struggling to set up their power play on the offensive side. Boboski skate to the bench to fix the mask. 1-0 Rangers. The only goal we got tonight on the PK again for the Rangers. Chris Grader. Power play with 46 seconds to go remaining. Trocheck with Grader. Zibanejad. Fox. Panarin. Go back to Fox now. Throw the puck back to Zibanejad. Panarin back again. Zibanejad shoot the puck. Miss the net. Puck bouncing back to Fox. Fox battle now. And the Panthers intercept and ice in the puck. With 30 seconds to go remaining on that power play. Sasaki now leave the puck back to Zibanejad. Skate with the puck now. Go back at the blue lines. Come at the red line. Get the puck back to Panarin. Panarin lob the puck behind the net. Chasing out by Grader. Return the puck behind the net to Panarin. Go back to Fox. Fox now shoot the puck in front of the net. Tip on the right side. Recovered by Panarin. Panarin lose the puck. And the Panthers get out of the zone. Now the Panthers attacking almost a 2-2. Looking now. Fire puck. Black shot. The puck go out of the play after they hit Fox. You're right about this N26 because you don't want to go back in Florida. Puck hit the tip the Rangers from the shot of Fox. Leon expect both of them not going to beat the others on the other side of the puck bouncing now. We have even strength, guys. The Rangers, like the Panthers, are 0-2 on power play. Now attacking on the other side, Proboski, shoot the puck. Black shot, go back behind the net, set up by the Panthers, pinch by the Schneider, believe the puck stay in the zone, and now go back on the wall. Now another battle on the left side of Boboski. We have Kako with the Wenberg and Rosalie. Return puck at the line, set up by Miller, down the puck behind the net. Now going to try outside the zone by Ekblad. Puck stuck in the zone by the Rangers. Intercept, bring puck to Kako to opposite corner. Kako bring puck at the goal line. Kako skate with the puck, turn around, cut back. Kako ran the puck around the board all the way back at the line. Set up by Trouba. Trouba ran the puck around to Kako. Kako recovered, down around quite twice. A great cut back. A really good cut back by Kako. Get a puck to the blind. Set up now to Miller. Miller looking to Trouba. Trouba should find net. Proboski make a save. Nobody was in front of him. Cheka is an unicorn. How good it would be in 3 years, it depends. And the reason I said depends is because, for my opinion, his injuries, shoulder, how he's going to respond after that. Secondly, how good he can improve. I see him second pairing defenseman in NHL if he's developed properly the right way. Worst case would be a third pairing defenseman where it would be a great fit, in my opinion, for any team with the Montreal Canadiens, first of all, but with any other team. I think if you have two great defensemen in front of him, one is really a defenseman number one, and then you have defenseman number three, and they have Jekai after that. That core of the defenseman will be huge, a big, a great, in my opinion. So we'll see the for sure what's going to happening, but that's the way I see that, Peter, about Jekai. Nothing negative, by the way. It's the development of him. That's one of my that's how I see him. Face off on the left side. Winnie Paramensis coming on the right side. Shoot the puck. Miss the net. Maybe touch Bobrovsky barely. Go back now on the left side. Rangers down the puck on defensive side. Recovery by Miller. Miller skate with the puck now. Chasing by Renard. Go back to, I don't know, it was Trouba. Compare now at the red lines. Coming by Trouba. Tailing, I believe, down the puck behind the net. Bobrovsky the puck on the left side. The Rangers try to get a puck around. Intercept. Go back at the line. Holding it by Miller. Back again to Schneider. Schneider now shoot a puck behind the net, bouncing in front of the net, but intercept by Panthers. The puck stuck in the corner. Now the Panthers saw a puck outside the zone. Finally, they did, attacking the neutral zone. Coming on the left side, just seconds. Coming out, great stick by Miller. Again, Renard. The puck stuck on the wall, following by Barkov. Zibanez just watching Renard. At the back, go back on the board by Guedes. Back to Miller. Use the board to put the puck outside the zone. They're going to recover now by no, nobody, because it's going to be an icing. Leon, I agree with you about that. The shoulder would be something to look about this. The line of Renard, Vahahi, and Barkov so far need to get a little bit better. Franco Iacono back in the house. Welcome back, Franco. Go back now behind the net by Rodriguez. Battle with Kachuk. Go back around. Miller being on the ice for 2 minutes. Now icing by the Rangers again. Will be called back on defensive side. And Miller and Trouba have been on the ice for over 2 minutes. Good luck, Patrick, on the second one. Go back now on for the Rangers. The Rangers skate the puck at the blinds, coming in the red line. Go back on the flanker to Schneider. Schneider with the puck now in front of the net. Tip. Go back, bouncing back. Recovery by Rangers. Down the puck behind the net. Pressure now. We have a battle with force lane. And now going to go back on the left side. Now the battle go back to Lafreniere. Bring puck over the defenseman of the Fox. Fox get the puck back on the neutral zone. The puck return at the blinds coming out. No icing. Now set up by Bennett. Bennett looking now. Skate with the pucks coming at the blinds. Looking left and right. Bring point in front of the net. Force lane. Shoot the puck over the glove. What a play by Force lane. What a pass by Bennett. Force lane on the back end over the glove. Completely forget by the defensive. Start with Lafreniere. Gave the puck back on defensive side of the Rangers. And then someone missed a communication on defense side. Let's see what happening. We have Lindgren and Fox on defenseman. And we see now the Panthers coming. Forcing Chink over there. Oh, yeah, no forward. Panarin and Lafreniere completely forget Forcing. Go around the Fox on that one, too. And, he hit the pad of Forcing, of the chest again, hit the crossbar, and the puck go in after that. Wow. Undrafted, not undrafted, but a player on the waiver. Forcing scored, I believe, a second goal in the player, not a player, but a second goal against the Rangers. And we have a goal. Tie the game. Go back now on the neutral zone. Battle there. Can the momentum of this goal change for the Panthers attacking now? Palestinians coming now on the funny net. We have a daily penalty again by the Rangers. Here we go. Now the mid-supply mistake by the Rangers. This time is the captain Trouba, I believe. And now it don't take a lot, guys. When you have one turnaround, one shift, one goal, and then the momentum, and now go to the Panthers. And the Rangers, after the lead, open the door. And the Panthers, like finalists of the Stanley Cup champion last year for the Eastern Conference, now get the momentum right there. Can they capitalize on that opposite power play number 3 for the Panthers? That's what they're looking for. Mistake by the Panther Rangers, and send that they take advantage of this situation. Thank you, RJ. Go back now and winning by the Rangers and down the puck. Both team or the puck go all the way out of the play now. Very, very good. 4 goal guy for 4 sling. Unbelievable, guys. Nice some conversation for the game. I don't know what would be the call. Bennett have an assist. Ekblad have an assist. Sorry, I put the puck at the in out. Shoot the puck around. Here we go. Now go back on the left side of just again, bring back at the blue line, at the goal line, go back in front of the one-timer shot and at the bumper, I think it was went out, but the puck block shot by Rangers, go back on the defensive side, reset by Verhey. 1 minute to go remaining on the power play, unless we just crossed the half of the game, and it's still 1-1. Third power play for the Panthers tonight. Go back around the board, the puck stuck on the corner, and then the Rangers don't pay the puck again. Ikara, welcome back in the house. Steve G for Denver too. Go back now to Panthers attacking the middle. I think it's Bennett. Bennett's coming on the neutral zone, on the neutral zone. But we have an offside by the Panthers. Great point, Patrick. Now go back on the left side, set up by the Florida Panthers. Attacking to the middle. Bennett leave the puck to Tarasenko. The puck bouncing anyway out of the zone. Going to recover again. Another try on trend zone for the Panthers on power play. Long lob the puck around the board. Intercept by Lundell. Return the puck to opposite corner. The puck go outside zone. The Rangers try to get the puck. Speed by the Panthers. The Rangers control the puck anyway. Until go back on the back doors. Coming to the left side. Now he's trying to shoot the puck. Block. Great patch checking by the Panthers behind. And we're even strength, guys, and for the third time on the power play. And 0-5, both teams together tonight. Nobody can score on power play. Go back now at the Rangers shoot the puck. Just again make a save. Boboski make a save right pad. The puck stuck on the wall. Go behind the goal line. Ekblad try to get the puck around. Nobody have a whistle anyway. Maybe with out the play. We're going to reset now. Wow, interesting. What happening? Yeah, the rumor about Keliev and 26, that rumor, well, that's rumor. First of all, he requests this during the holidays, during the season with the Los Angeles Kings. He asked that part, and now a little bit more serious about Keliev want to leave the Kings. Robert, welcome back. Yeah, I'm sorry. Donald Duckwood. Not too bad, Donald. Welcome back in the house. Hopefully, you're doing well, Mr. Donald. Is it Donald dad or is it Donald son? If it's Donald dad, hopefully you're doing well. And if it's Donald son, but hopefully you're doing well. Donald son, I think, is in the Navy, if I can recall it. And we want to thank you for your service, young man. I think he is now 24 years old. I think he was born in 2000. I think that team we run, it was a 2000 players, if I can recall it. Awesome, Donald. Are you still? I think at some point he was on the boat, on the boat, on the somewhere. I think the last time I spoke to you was 2 years ago, maybe a year ago. He was based on the. Can't remember the name of the. Anyway, talk about a young man, guys, 24 years old. This kid was a great leader, and his work ethic. It was great, and now he is a part of the military. I bet he does the same thing with passion. That's awesome, Donald. Glad to hear you, to hear from you, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well, and say hi to your dad. Two penalty, Randy for Miller and LDP Igor. Shot on that player, guys. Rangers 5 and the Florida Panthers 4. But the Panthers tied the game 1-1. Go behind the net. Just again, get a point back to Rodriguez. Return point to Catcher. Catcher on the wrap up. Bring point for net. Just again, make a save. Rebound now. Finally, we have a whistle in front of Bennett. The puck stuck on the whistle. No whistle. And the puck go back on the right corner. Just again. And the Rangers down the puck outside the zone. We're going to recover behind the net by the Rangers. A big hit there on the left corner. Again, Lindgren. The puck go outside the zone and front of the Rangers bench. Recovery by the Panthers. Down the puck again behind the Chesterkin. Now going to get on the right corner. Well, battle. Lindgren give the puck back to Fox. Fox used the glass to put the puck outside the zone. The puck go back under the zone. Chesterkin find a way to recover his stick. Shoot the puck, hit the stick of the Panthers. Go back. Panarin recovery, give the puck on the back door. Set up a Trocheck. Trocheck stick and blade back to Panarin. Panarin go all the way back on the blind. Give back now to Schneider. Fire puck in front of net. Miss the net, bro. Rebound by Trocheck, but still by Montour. Now Montour return the puck to the Rangers. Fire puck. Black shot maybe by Bobrovsky. Go back on the left side. Now the Rangers attack until the Panthers find a way to get a puck outside the zone and ran up, return the puck behind the Chesterkin. Intercept the puck now. Chesterkin, long stretch pass in front of the net. Now go to recovery on the left side. Go back on the right corner. Wherever he's sick. Chesterkin tried to get a pass like Aaron Rodgers, but he was intercepted by Reggie White. No, just kidding. No, I think like when you compare Miller to Jekai to Miller, um, I don't see that. But I think overall Miller is a better hockey player. Overall, maybe the physicality of the Jekai is still there. Maybe a shot of the Jekai, But the rest, I think I will go. I will take Miller before Jekai. Now the Rangers return back on the left side, chasing now by is it Octoposo? And go it battle on the left side. The four line of the Panther is on the ice. Now the Panther get out of the zone. Go back by OEL, looking out right side, fire puck over just taking head. The puck bouncing on the left side. Anyway, puck outside the play. No, I think and thanks so much, Donna. And 26. When I said that, Miller, the offensive side of the Jackai is pretty even, right? I think Jackai have a better shot, but if you think about the game overall, like the defensive side, the cap control, the one versus one, uh, the awareness of to find a player around him to not get beat. I think Miller is an advantage over Jackai. That's why you see that. A little bit, Robert. Overall, I would say to you, a 5 versus 5, I agree with you, Robert, about that. A little bit advantage, but still 1-1. Can we assist for a full game over time, guys, and 5 game? And it would be interesting over time. We'll see. Usually, A2 called that game. A2 is a Mr. Overtime prediction. Go back now on the right side just a second. Bennett leave the puck just a second. Find a way to return the puck to the wall. Now go back at the blind. Set up now by the Panthers. Attacking on the left side. Turn around by Kachuk. Kachuk hold the puck. Go back at the blind. Fire the puck. Just a second. Make a save. In front of Kulikov, I believe. No rebound. NBA, Dallas or Boston? Oh my God. I have no clue. I did not know Celtic was so good. Terrible, huh? Yeah. Nicholas, I agree with you. It was a great selection. I think Miller was select 21 overall pick. Ah, I'm off again. I'm off by one tonight. I said 21 is was 22nd overall pick, Miller. And earlier with Andy Koivula, I said Longvis, it was 27, it was 28. I'm off, guys. I'm firing myself. I need to become better on those. Go back now on the defensive side of the Panthers. The puck blocked by the Rangers. Go back to opposite corner. Reach by the Rangers. Bring puck behind the net and hold the puck now. Behind Proboski. Bring puck out of the line. Now pinch by Schneider. Return the puck behind the net. Now the puck go back to Rangers. Bring puck out of the line. Set up now by Panarin. Panarin lose the puck over there. Whole first lane could recover right there. Panarin. Oof. Like A2. Oof. Panarin struggled, guys. Miserable playoff like last year. He have a good start, but the third round, guys, where is Panarin? Go back around the board. Now you have 3 assists, guys, on 4 games. I understand that, but 0 goals. Shoot the puck by Schneider. Block shot in front of the net. The puck go back on the left side. Recovery by Trocheck. Bring puck back to Panarin. Panarin out of the blind. Bring puck on the right corner to Trocheck. Trocheck walk again to the blue line. Trocheck's coming out. Load the puck a little bit more. It's coming out. Skating around. Lose the puck by forcing. Another great play by forcing, guys. If I have to give you a first start of the game, I have to give this for Sling. Go back to the Rangers. Long stretch pass now. Tip, intercept the Rangers. Get the puck back to Fox. Fox attacking now. Get the puck to flanker on the left side. Return the puck behind the net. Intercept behind by is it Tarasenko. But the Rangers win the battle. Go back at the blind. Go DD. Lindgren back to Fox. Fox now in front of net. Tip by Kako. Miss the net. Recovery by the Panthers. Panthers battle now on the right side. Proboski. Go around the Rangers, run the puck to the side, pinch again, late by the Rangers, but the puck stuck and the board. Great play by Fox, and now we have Tarasenko to the board. Kako show up late, the puck open sick to Lundell, I believe, on the right side, but the Rangers find a way to retrieve the puck. Go back at the goal line again, control the puck more the Rangers, with less of 4 minutes to go remaining on the second period. 1-1 for the Panthers. Now coming in front of the net. Fire puck on the right side. Over Proboski. Great play by the Rangers. Great opposite. Troboski shoot the puck again behind Proboski. Go back around. The Red Panthers intercept. Now down the puck outside the zone. Go back, recovery by the Rangers at the blue line. Skate now at the red lines. Coming in on offensive zone. I think it's Trouba. Fire puck. Hit the stick of the Panthers. Go back outside the zone. Now we have a pushing by Trouba and Nicola. And that's it. That's all. Miller, Nicholas, no. Miller, I believe, was 2016. 2018. Coley is 2020. Who's the next player? Barron. I think Barron was 2019. Barron is at 25. It depends, Peter, when you said deeper in the draft. Sorin is going to be maybe a late first round pick or the beginning of second round for Sorin. Green 3, it will go out, I believe, around 20. Liam Green 3. Big body, but he plays small for his body for me. Yakenchuk, I believe it will be, depends the team. Don't be surprised. Maybe one's going to get out of the top 10. I'll be shocked, but it could happen. And finally, Seneke, Koivu. Koivu, I think it would be a third round pick. Seneke, a lot of people put him with the Montreal Canadiens, but I feel like he could be at the bottom of the top 10. Now, Rangers attacking the Panthers shoot the puck and miss try to get the puck around, but he cannot capitalize on the pass on the side. Coach, United Rangers meeting Panthers 3 across the blue line. Interesting maneuver. Yes, Robert, they protect the blue line constantly. I think Florian, it will be. Now I'm going. I know I think Florian, it could become another trainee in NHL. Can he become a Kozar? Kozar, I think, is a little bit bigger, like size-wise, like I think he's 240. But if he can become that kind of plus, I think Trenin for Jakai, that'll be good for the number two. And now go behind the net by the Rangers, run the puck around the board, go back at the blind, shoot the puck again, miss the block shot by the Panthers, control the puck now, down the puck outside the zone, go to recovery by Schneider. Schneider will go all the way back on the defensive side. It's funny to see the logo RV in the middle of the eyes. Are you hungry with hamburger right now? Sorry, but that's rare. I think the first time I see a RV logo hamburger straight on the eyes like that. Go back outside the zone by the Rangers and don't pay the puck behind the net. Recovery by Kulikov, bring the puck to the board. 1 minute to go remaining on second period. 1-1. Florida Panthers tie the games on the second period. Go back to the board. Well, no, both teams score a goal anyway. Go back now outside the zone by the Panthers. Now going to cross the red line. Down the puck on the right side of Chesekin. Attacking now by the Panthers. On the back door, shoot the puck. Tires a go, tip the puck, the business net. Now, don't stretch past the Rangers attacking now. Now, decide to don't pay the puck behind Proboski. Chasing now by the Panthers. Recovery by Listerinen. Now, Listerinen passes the puck a little bit too far. Recovery by Frost. Get the puck back to Trouba. Don't splash fast now. Don't play the puck by the Rangers. Chasing behind the net. The goaltender by is it UEL? It was UEL. The Rangers and the Ekblad put the puck in the corner, pushing out. We have 4 players, the Panthers, with the Rangers there. The puck still around. Panarin try to get the puck. Bennett win the battle. And finally down the puck on the defensive side, going to recovery by the Panthers. And that would be the end of this period, guys. That's all. And the second period is behind us already at the Madison Square Garden. We have 2 goals. First of all, the Rangers take the lead 1-0. Short-ended goal by the number 20, Chris Grader. It was the 8th goal of the playoff with the New York Rangers. And Zibanejad got an assist. It's 12 assists of the season. And then we have the Florida Panthers tie the game after 6 minutes later. Force lane go through the defensive side of the Rangers and go on the breakaway. Score is 4 goals at the playoff, assisted by Bennett and Ekblad. 13 shots for the Panthers, guys, for a total of the 21, and only 6 for the New York Rangers for a total of 17. And power play 0-3 for the Panthers and 0-2 for the New York Rangers. 40 minutes already played at the Madison Square Garden tonight. And we have a tie game. The New York Rangers 1 and the Florida Panthers 1. Some update. We need to serve the. Yeah, Leon, that came in my mind when I said that. I would like to compare Jakai to Trouba or Danev. I think all those players, elimination, Jakai is not there yet. Now, I don't say he will never been there. What I said to you, elimination, all the 3 players you talk about, Trouba, Tanev, and Miller, but more like about Trouba and Tanev, the style of play could become similar. It's just like Trouba and Tanev, for me, are better overall players on the defensive side of the game. I think Jakai can go with the Tanev offensive guy, and then with Trouba. Whatsoever, Trouba have a great shot, by the way, a great slap shot, Trouba. can play on the power play number two, like Jacky, but the defensive of both of them are a little bit more. The physicality of Trouba and Jacky are a little bit same. Danev is physical, but not like both of them. But both of them, Danev, Trouba, and Miller, are regular play at the second pairing in NHL. Jacky is not there yet. Nothing against him. He's just a young player that did not play like Luke said, 95 games. So we have to wait his next one of those games. Can he become them, like them, Abination? I would say yes. That's interesting, Franco. Burger, hot dog, and fries. Who was is that wave for saying Chicago Blackhawks, Nicholas? And he got Nicholas. He got picked by the Joel Kenville. That's the reason behind that. I apologize. I apologize. It was way for the Carolina Hurricane, but the connection came with the Chicago Blackhawks with Joan Kenville, Nicholas. First of all, it was draft 125 by the Vancouver Canucks, was straight to the Chicago Blackhawks for Adam Clentonin. Then after that, it was straight 1 year later, um, 4 years later, with Andon Forsberg, the goaltender, to the Carolina Hurricane for Calvin Dehan and Alexi Sarela. And then 2 years later, or 18 months later, the Carolina Hurricane put him on the waiver, and the Florida Panthers select him. But again, that because Joel Kenville coached him with the Chicago Blackhawks. But I did not know he was part of the trade with Carolina. That's a good news. Good thing to know about that. Thanks, Nicholas, for the question. I missed it. All right, the Alkisik is out. Now, remember, Carolina. Does anyone remember the Red Barn hot dog place? The Red Barn hot dog place. Moi, Luc, je me souviens juste de la roi de la patate. Patrick, no. Vincent Sous-Marin. I know it. I know we have a few people in the chat, and you can talk about hockey if you want to, but if not, I would like to know or tell me one job you did in your life where you remember. Well, first of all, you remember, I'm sure, but it's not like your full time job in life, like when you were a student. What kind of job you did? Maybe you flip hamburger at McDonald's, or maybe you did I don't know, work at the SPCA for clean the dogs, or PetSmart. Tell me a job you remember, or maybe two jobs where you it's not your normal job. It's just like a student job. Maybe help your uncle have a, I don't know, or maybe a crazy job where it's like I work with the NASCAR, Jeff Gordon, because my uncle was running the department marketing. I don't know. But or maybe you work with the Montreal Canadian or the Montreal Expos for a summer job. I, I would like to hear that. There was a place that had a good Michigan and Plattsburgh. Yes, Abination. Funny, I remember that Abination. I worked 2 years at Vermont, and I've been there many times at Champlain at Plattsburgh. Madison Square Garden can give lesson to Sportnet Robert Allen. Randy was a student at the Chevry coach. David, weekend work at the local sawmill. Interesting. Zeph was flipper burger at McDonald's. Here we go. Franco. I worked at the Molson Amphitheater for a summer, saw some music free. Amazing, amazing. I had many jobs here too, but when I was younger, I worked as a window washer for about 6 years. Did everything, I rise building, Montreal, crazy time, crazy job, but so much fun. Interesting here too. I don't think so I can do it. Work at the McDonald's and after that construction work at the hotel, the lightning store, but Besha was traveling with a trucker at the night time. I never worked at McDonald's or any restaurant. I worked after school at Mac convenience store. Student loading cocoa beans into the CNR rail car on the Montreal War bus as amazing. Klein Conrad Black in office. I work extra as a teenager at the brewery. Got 20 soda and beer every weekend to bring home. Great time. That's funny. I work also as a dancer with Chippendale. Chippendale. Much better pay Zeph. Vincent Soumarin. I cannot recall it. My only strange job, it was like, I never thought I would do that, but I was date a woman, a girl. She was maybe, I was like maybe 17 years old, she maybe 15 years old. Again, and her dad owned a bakery. He make bread, cake, all the kind of bread, everything like that. So you have to prepare everything the night before, and then you wake up early in the morning at like 5 o'clock. I have to be at that bakery, and you cook the bread, and you have kind of bread you can pick. But I remember like you have a big turnaround. I cannot recall it. Like it was a zigzag. I, I can see it was white, and you have to turn this, and then all the bread put together. I cannot remember like the process of everything, but I did that for 2 summer. 5 o'clock in the morning. when you play ball the night, they play tournament weekend, and you have that job 5 o'clock in the morning. It was a small place. I can't recall. I cannot recall the name. Anthracite building, log cabin. Here we go, Leo. And mixer, look. Yeah, was a big. And then after that, I broke up with her, and then I get older. Then I got a car, and my uncle worked at the post office at Dorval, at the airport Dorval. He found me a job, night shift, 12 o'clock to 8 a.m. in the morning. I was paid like $19 per hour, like 1984, I believe, or that kind of area. It was a pretty good job, and it was this was the best time of my life for a job. Make money. The job was easy, and you can sleep the night. It was crazy about that. Like you. It's not like you put the mail or the envelope and the big bag, and that bag you sell it, and they'll go, okay, it's going to go direction Shikutsumi. They take the plane. Maybe I would said you need to set up everything before 3 o'clock in the morning, and then for 3 o'clock until 5, 6 o'clock you don't work a lot, and then now the plane coming back from everywhere. Now they drop, and they have to pick up this with a little tractor with a little cage behind you, and you pick up the stuff, and then you put this on the strap, and you remove this. I remember that job was a good one. Um, and then you have about 8, 9 people working together, and every night you can sleep 2 hours per shift every 3 nights. So you have 2, 3 people fall asleep, and everybody cover everybody else. It was crazy. Ça, à 11 the job of A2. Bonne troisième, mon Nicolas. Nicolas, as-tu une job d'été, toi, Nicolas? I had to be a DJ. Someone dreamed when it was okay to say that. My hockey. Like, yeah, I was already involved with that hockey. I was coaching, I was a referee, and I was doing all that kind of stuff. I was not a good guy for any woman. You see, I never worked at the grocery store. I never worked at the gas station. I never worked any store. Like I only worked like bakery. I worked at the post office, and then I did all the kind of job like scoreboard or uh, scorekeeper, referee, and hockey, baseball. At Balmol, look, at 11, 12 years old, I already starting to do that. I don't know. It was just like it's fun. Eh? I like that we talk that way because that give us an idea what we did in the past, right? I never. Oh, I never work at the hospital, but I did. I drove an ambulance for emergency. Like I got a job like part-time job. This way I did that. Driving the ambulance. Have a couple. I cannot tell this in the here, but I have a couple of story. And then with that company, they own a funeral company, and I need to pick up some many time buddies in Montreal. Is it Bourgeois, Franco, the salon funéraire? I don't think so. It's Bourgeois. Major, I cannot remember. I'll pick up the bodies and then drive back the body and the envelope with two people together. Oh, ambulance was terrible. I see many things, guys. Was like I'm laughing myself because I did so many bad things with ambulance or it's crazy. You don't think that way, but I was not afraid about anything. I did not scare about dead people or shooting people or blood, everything like that, or crash. I've never been scared of that. But yeah, so many things I did like was funny. Like so many things. Anyhow, sorry about that. Bunny Larocque softball tournament was awesome back then. They have a big tournament softball, guys, at Sherbrooke. I don't remember the name, but I remember that I participated at that tournament. And I'll go back in the game, guys. Because I behind the goal line, set up by the Florida Panthers, around the Rangers to get a puck. The next goal could be the game, guys. This could be like we are now at the third period already, and could be the winner of the go all the way to the final Stanley Cup. The winner this game. This is a 20-minute, very important for both teams. This is a must-win, like N26 about the Rangers. Urgel Bourgie. Here we go, Luc. En plein ça. Urgel Bourgie. Hey, Dancy. At the walk at the beef farm, hog farm. Intéressant. Poirier, oui, c'est un autre. Poirier. Manius Poirier. À Ville d'Anjou. Attaqué les Panthers. 3 versus 2 at the right side of just a second. Shoot a puck. Save. Rebound in front of the net. Nobody there. Now the Rangers going to recovery. Putting puck in neutral zone. Attaqué now. 3 versus 3. Now the puck on the right side just a second. Shoot a puck. Proboski. Make a save. Go back to the blind. Shoot a puck at the Rangers. Miss the net. Hit he hit someone in front of the net. The puck bouncing over the Proboski. Everybody was a duck. Now shoot a puck at the Rangers. Black shot by the Panthers again. Attaqué by Panarin. Panarin bring puck at the blind. The puck go outside the zone of Slay. Again, Panarin. Oof. We are too old, coach. That's terrible. Good night, Nicolas. Ronnie, welcome back. Nicolas, go to bed early tonight. Don't forget to click on the likes, everybody. Cross at the blue line by the Panthers, down the puck on the right side by the Rangers, but back on the right side. Recovery by them. Shoot the puck in the bar. And don't never reach the goaltender. Shoot the puck again. Black shot by the blocker of the Bobrovsky. Get out of the zone by Okposo. Down the puck now. Lawrence tries to get a puck around. He's coming on the right side. Just a second. Make a save on the right side. Now go back at the blind. Set up by forcing. Fire puck. Black shot by Rangers. Recovery again by Lawrence. Now go back on the right side of the Rangers. Just a second. Forcing. Shoot the puck again. The puck go behind the net. Now Panthers all over the Rangers. The 4 line put some pressure. Now recovery by Schneider. Return puck behind the net. And finally, Palmaris bring new players on the ice. That's okay, Randy, no problem. Yes, Leon. Go behind the net by the Rangers. Intercept by Rangers. At the right side, Barkov to get back around. Another turnover by the Rangers. But intercept again by Verhey. The puck can go behind. We have a whistle. The puck go out of the play. With that, we have 25 shots. Panthers start very strong the third period. We know the Panthers are always been a team really good. 59% until 41 for the Rangers. Sebastian, back in the house. Welcome back, Sebastian. We miss you, buddy. You came too late. We just talked about. Oh, should have put in front of just a second for the Panthers save. And again, the Panthers guy all over the Rangers. Go back now on the left side just again. Another go for checking for the Panthers. The puck go around the board. The Rangers try puck outside zone. The Madison Square Garden needs some noise to come back in the game to cheer for the team. Bennett now. Fire puck. Just again, make a save, no rebound. Bye-bye. With the La Prairie Hawks. I don't know, Sebastian. We got a job, a student job, Sebastian. And then we talk about food. And we talk about you after that. Go back to just again, make another save. Now the Rangers try puck outside the zone. The puck stuck in again. The Florida get out. Now we have a 2-1. No, almost a 2-2 now. I did not see the guys coming for the bench. It's coming now. Shoot the puck. A black shot. No chance. A very bad play by the Rangers. Now the Panther attacking again. It's coming on the right side just a second. A 1 versus 1. Shoot the puck and miss the net. Puck bouncing back. Pinch for the Panthers. Tee the puck deep at the opposite corner. Go back to Shedil. Shedil intercept the puck now. Chasing by Bennett. Go back to the D. The Rangers go back to Panarin. Panarin hold the puck now. Bring the puck and intercept by the Panthers again. But finally go back outside the zone. The Black cannot keep the puck in the zone. We have 40 minutes to go remaining on this period. Go DD. Set up now by by the Rangers. Down the puck in neutral zone. Recovery now. It's coming on the offensive side. Look about on the left side of the Broboski. Shoot the puck, miss the net. The puck now go outside the zone by the Panthers. Verhey is coming now. Now intercept by Rangers. Now controlled by puck behind the net. Run the puck around the board. And now going to be at the blue line. The Panthers keep the puck. No, get the puck go outside the zone. We have in front of the bench of the Panthers. A big hit by the Rangers. Now, Barkov, I believe, battle for the puck. Finally, Rangers find a way to dump the puck on the defensive side. Behind Proboski. It's coming by Mikola. Checking by Trocheck, Mary. And then, anyway, the Panthers going to get out of the zone. Now, it's Renard down the puck on the right side of just second. Get the puck back to Trouba. Go back to Miller. Miller now hold the puck. Maybe Lindgren go back around the board. The puck go outside the zone. Intercept now by the Rangers. Long stretch pass now in front of the bench of the Panthers. Now attacking by Rangers. Coming on the other side. Shoot the puck, control the puck. But just lose the puck. We have a penalty, guy, for the Panthers for tripping. This could be Mikola got the second penalty of the night against Kako. Nicolas il est déjà parti, Sébastien. That will be the third power play for the Rangers. Both teams have 3 power plays so far. Thank you so much, RJ. Abnation, yes. Great point, Steve. Robert, you're absolute. Bob, back in the house. I don't know George Doucette is in the house tonight. I didn't see George. If he is, I don't think so. I say hi, George. Don't forget to click on the likes. Look, Shorty by Philadelphia be good. He can do it. Go back now on the right side. The Panthers intercept the puck. The puck go outside the zone, go to recovery by Fox. Go back now to Panarin, Miltracek. Give the puck back to the Panthers. The Panthers return the puck on the defensive side. Both teams struggle on the power play tonight. Go back now by the Panthers, attacking by Zibanejad. I believe give the puck to Panarin. Panarin give back to the Grader. Go down attacking on the right side. Now Grader draw the puck back to Trocek with Zibanejad. Again to Fox. Give the puck back to Panarin. Shoot the puck to Grader. Return the puck to the blue line. Now Panarin try again. Shoot the puck to Grader. Shoot the puck. Miss the net. The puck go back to Zibanejad. Play the puck to Fox. Fox again to Panarin. Panarin on the board. Bring the puck in front of the net. Leave the puck to Zibanejad in front of the net. Now intercept by the Panthers. Going to get out of the zone. Now it's going to be a 1 versus 1. Now hold the puck a little bit more by Lesteranen. Get hit again by 2 players. Protect the puck again. Lesteranen, guys. Wow, what a great play. We have 1 minute to go remaining on that power play. How many shots? 0. Now attacking by Gustafsson. Now maybe Lafreniere give the puck back to Fox. Give the puck back to the other side. And now Grader's coming. Run the puck on the board. The puck will intercept by the Rangers. But keep the puck in the zone by the Rangers. Go back to Panarin. Panarin back to Zibanejad. Now Zibanejad give it back to Panarin. Panarin looking now. Hold the puck a little bit more. It was through check. Bring the puck to the board. Go back to Fox. Fox bring the puck blind. Fire puck Zibanejad. Rebound for the net. And the Panthers recovery. Don't play the puck. And they're going to reset all the way back on the defensive side by the Rangers. Now we have 18 seconds to go remaining on power play. 11-11 on the third period. Coming out the left side, Proboski go back on the back end. So a little bit too far the back door. But on now the left side, go back to Rangers. Bring puck at the blind. Keep the puck in the zone. Evans strength now. Go back on the side. Looking out. Fire puck. Proboski make a save with the blocker. Recovered by Rangers. Now Winberg bring the puck at the blind. Set up now. 5 versus 5. Go back to opposite corner. Return puck behind the net. Oh, the Proboski intercept. Nothing else. And we have that's all, guys, on the power play. The Rangers, like the other team, the Panthers, 0-3. We have more shots on the net like we never see before. It's rare we have 30 shots per game. Ronnie, I'm at the TV Sport, Ronnie, but I'm behind because I streamed the game. So I'm about 1 minute behind. Like right now, I'm at 10:53. But with the stream on my TV and the stream on the computer, is about 1 minute maybe behind you on the time of the game. Go back now on the left side of the Chesterkin. Now battle for the forechecking by the Panthers. The Rangers intercept the puck outside the zone with a recovery by the Panthers. A dead outside, it really out of the zone. Now it's going to be behind the net. Now then going back to Fox. Fox long stretch pass now, tipping for the bench of Panthers. Recovery by the defenseman. Go back DD, back to Kulikov. Cross to the red line. Is coming now. Down the puck behind that just second. Schneider going to recover the backhand. So leave the puck to the blue line. And the puck go outside the zone. Now Kulikov going to recover in for the bench. Long stretch pass out on the backside. On the far side. Then pass again by the Panthers. Recovery behind the net by the Rangers. Sab the breakout. Now pass again at the middle. Attacking by Wenberg. Wenberg shoot the puck. Broken sick. The Panthers attacking now. What a broken stick by the Rangers, but recovery now is coming back with a new stick. Now stickling back on the right side. Shoot the puck, brace save by Boski, the puck bouncing front of the net, and the Panthers recovery. Now Canada is on par Listerinen qui va puck on the right side. Now shoot the puck at the dots, and we have a goal! Wow! That sound, guys. Lundell, I believe. Wow! 938. Lundell, 12 overall pick. Inside of the body of Chesterkin. It's rare Chesterkin gave those kind of goal, but he did at the wrong time. Lundell is third goal of the playoff. Have a good night, Randy. David, nice shot. Wow. Should the puck now saved by Bobrovsky. Go back inside the puck and we go out of the play. Rangers have to come back to tie the game. 2-1 Florida. Lundell take the time, take the lead for the Florida Panthers. Having super chat. Lawrence did it again. Lawrence, $10, Mr. Lawrence, for the Hockey National Show contributor about this one over there. Super chat, number one of the night. Super chat number one, reverse super chat. Hey, Mr. Lawrence, super chat, $10 to the Hockey National Show. Thanks so much. We appreciate a lot. Everybody contribute at the Hockey Channel. And a great hype. We love the super chat. Thanks so much. We're coming with a new super chat for the upcoming year. But so far, we use the same super chat. Thanks so much, Lawrence. Mark, we all do a triple OT this year. Yeah, but not for not to me tonight, Mark. I need my bed. Don Burke is in the house. Woody, my dog, Snyder is in the house tonight. Yeah, Leon. Panther up 2-1. Sebastian, yeah. No problem, Ronnie. Patrick put the money on the Cincinnati and the Pirates, Pittsburgh Pirates. My dog is on the house. Look. Bobrovsky make a big save. Go back now for the Rangers in defensive zone. The puck bouncing outside zone. Go to recovery now at the red line. It's coming on offensive side. Go around, out just again. Puck stuck on the wall. Or the 300-minute play between both teams, guys. Only 10 minutes they play with a differential of 2 goals. The rest has been tied or by 1 goal only. Unbelievable. 95%, maybe more. Go behind the net of the second battle now with Bennett. Now Bennett battle with Landgren. Go outside the zone. Recovery by the Panthers. Monto go back to Forsling, I believe, or Mikela. On the puck now behind the net of the Panthers. Recovering by the Rangers. Recovery now, go back on neutral zone, far side pass. Now attacking in front of the bench for the Panthers. Coming on the left side, putting puck in front. The Boboski make a save. The puck bouncing in the corner. Recovery by Rodriguez. Now turn around by the Rangers. But Monto get a puck now. Give the puck to Mikala. When the puck on the board, intercept by Rangers. Get the puck deep in the zone. The puck stuck on the wall now. The Panthers find a way down the puck on the defensive side of New York Rangers. Intercept by Trouba. New players coming for Paul Maurice. 7:33 to go remaining on this third period. Down the puck behind the net on the left side. We have battle to the board. The Rangers and the Panthers battle. The puck stuck on the wall. And recovery by Lundell, the winner of the second goal of the Panthers, scored by Anton Lundell. His third goal of the playoff assisted by Listerinen. Esto Listerinen. Now go back behind just a second. Trouba bring the puck around to the left side. Get out of the zone. By Goudreau maybe. Go back now by the Panthers. Reset by Kulikov. Kulikov is coming out of the zone. Nobody is with him. Everybody shun the players on the bench. Go back on the side. Intercept by the Rangers. Raise the board. The puck bouncing back on neutral zone. And the puck go on the and from the bench, the Rangers recovery by the Rangers go DD. Now battle on the neutral zone by the Rangers and the Panthers. The puck stuck at the red line. Nobody won the puck until the puck retrieved by the Rangers go DD. And now down the puck behind the Proboski. Chesina on the right side by Ekblad. Lead the puck to the board. Now the Rangers try to get the puck around and go back DD. So fire puck and tip in front of the Proboski. And then we have a save. And then plus the puck retrieval by the Panthers. A long stretch pass now in front of the Rangers attacking now. 1-1. Hold the puck a little bit more longer. Down the puck behind the net. New plus coming for Paul Maurice. We're going to cross the 6 minute. We play at least 2 minutes and 36 seconds without whistle. Go back to Kako. Kako give the puck to the middle. Intercept by the Panthers. Coming back. Now it's going to be a 2-2. It's coming by Barkov. Fire puck. Just a second. Make a save on the left side. Save on the left side. Recovery by the Panthers. Down the puck in the right corner. The puck go inside the zone by the Panthers attacking now. Shoot the puck in front of it. Just a second. With the glove in front of Reynard. Make a big save. Oh, that's a huge save. What a save, A2. Mr. Gary Conway back in the house from the long day at UPS. Igor again. Yep, so right about this, Eddie B. Now go back to the Rangers. Dans le puck now, it's coming on the right side. Should the puck hit the stick of the OEL, the puck go out of the play. Less 6 minutes to go remaining. Face off now on the right side, Proboski. Reynard winning for the Rangers. But the Panthers going to recover it. No, the Rangers find a way to dump the puck on the right side. Go back around the board. The Rangers battle for the puck on the right. Contrôlé par Panarin. Put the puck à double line. The puck anyway go outside the zone. And Mr. Joao just said back in the house. Thanks so for the likes. Go back now by the Panthers attacking now, but lose the puck recovered by Adam Fox. Fox, they have 0 goal in that playoff. Go back now to the blind, attacking now by the Rangers down the puck behind the net, set up by Forsling. Less a 5 minute to go remaining on this third period. Still 2-1 for the Panthers. Can we get another overtime, or the Panthers are we going to go back home with a 3-2? The puck go outside the play anyway. Very quiet, Robert, at the Madison Square Garden. The fans are nervous. Go back to Schneider. Get the puck back to the D. Now the puck now, neutral zone. And nobody there for the Rangers. Puck go back, retrieve before the goal line. No icing. Monto down the puck outside zone. The puck bouncing back on the defensive side. The Rangers now set up by Schneider. Give back again to Miller, I believe. Carrying the back at the blinds. Coming at the red lines. Coming offensive zone. The puck bouncing back to Monto. Monto gave back. The puck still in the zone by Rangers. When the puck on the board to opposite side. Pinch right now. The puck stuck at the blind by Dudy. Ça par Rangers. Should the puck miss the net? The puck go behind net by the Rangers. Control the puck. Return the puck at the blind. The Panthers don't give any chance for the Panthers to Rangers in front of the net. The puck block shot by Proboski. Recovered by Rangers. By the puck at the blind. Go again by Dudy. Skate with the puck now at the blue line. Turn around. Give the puck back at the support Rangers at the blue line. Set up now. Give back to the Panthers. Attacking now by the Panthers. Almost like a breakaway. It's coming on the right side. Shosaki make a save. Recovered by Schneider. Great play by Miller on the back checking. Non stretch pass now. The puck bouncing on the right side of the Bobrovsky. Attacking now by the Rangers. Turn around. Control the puck now. Cut back. Kill the puck back at the blind. Set up by Fox. Load the puck left side. Looking for pass. Shoot the puck over Bobrovsky. Go recovery by the Panthers. Maybe hit the crossbar. Recovery by the Panthers. Wrap up again. Save by Bobrovsky. Now go behind the net. Eggblad. Get the puck back to his teammate. The Panthers dump the puck outside the zone. Recovery on the defensive side of the Rangers. That came a 2-2. Coming at the right side, Proboski. Great patch checking by Fox. Recovery is sick on the corner, but the Panthers find a way to get the puck back. Now 3 minutes to go remaining. The black shot by the Rangers. The puck bouncing back on the defensive side. But a save decision by Bennett. Give the puck back to the D. Go back now by Kulikov. Now Kulikov pass again to the board. The Panthers down the puck by Chesekin. But Chesekin looking for the bench now to see when he's going to leave the building, the crease. Now the Rangers don't put the puck behind the goaltender. Shoulder check by Monto. The puck stuck on the wall. Recovered by Rangers. Shoot the puck. Saved by Bobrovsky. Well-deserved look. You don't need to work anymore. Definitely quiet tonight. And just again, guys, is on the bench. Wow. 6 versus 5. Back up is his throw check. When he played with Rangers, go back at the blind, go with DD. Back again to Fox, I believe. When he puck to the board. Now hold the puck to the left side. Panarin. Back at the goal line. Playing in front of the bumper. The Rangers intercept. By the Panthers. Slap the puck outside the zone. The puck bouncing back. No chance to reach the goal. Reset by Zibanejad. 2:16 to go remaining. Oh, we are the last stretch of the game. Go back now by Lafreniere, maybe down the puck behind the net. Intercept by Panthers on the left side, but the Rangers find a way to down play the puck to opposite side. Now nobody was there, and now the Panthers try to get the puck around the red line, intercept at the neutral zone, and get the puck back on the defensive side. The Panthers attacking now. It's coming to the left side, shoot the puck by Bennett. We have a goal, and this game is over. The Florida Panthers on the road find a way to get a huge W, come back with a deficit of 1-0, and the Panthers are going to be back home with a win tonight and take the lead 3-1-2. Wow. Here we go. You can see the body language of the players on the bench of the Rangers. Yeah, Gary, Abination. Look, you're right. Another empty net for the Rangers. Wow. The player are stunned on the bench. Yeah, Rangers. The fans are leaving the building. Shoot the puck. Black shot by the Panthers. Another shot by the Rangers. Bring puck at the blind. Return puck on the back ends. Now the Panthers try puck outside the zone. The puck stuck at the blind. Finally, they don't put the puck. Recovery on the defensive side by Adam Fox. Pass the puck in front of the bench. Down the puck by Rangers. Use the board. The puck stuck on the wall. Then the Panthers try puck outside the zone. Finally, they did. The puck go all back on the defensive side. Set up by Panarin. Panarin gave the puck back to Fox. Fox carrying the puck now. The red line. Give the puck back to Grider. Down the puck behind the net. Maybe Lafreniere. Bring the puck on the opposite corner. Puck stuck on the wall. Go back to the blue line. Set up now by Fox. Fox set up now looking. Looking again. Shoot the puck. Black shot on the side. Maybe miss the net anyway. Recovered by Panarin. And go back again by Fox. Fox leave the puck to Panarin. Leave the go to Grider. Grider now to a puck in front of the net. The puck go back to the line. Shoot the puck in front of the net. We have a goal! With 49 seconds to go remaining, Lafreniere again. 3-2. Eight goals for Lafreniere. – . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Lafreniere was behind the goaltender, hit the little bit direction by Lafreniere, but no call. Go back now by the Rangers down the puck now. Go back behind the net. We have an ice scene. Oof, this is not good. Very bad play, guys, by the New York Rangers. I don't know who did that. Cannot cross the red line. Unbelievable. Face off now on the left side of just second. Right side. Left side. Now recovery by the Panthers, by the Rangers when they face off. Go back neutral zone in front of the bench. Attacking now down the park behind. Just second recovery. We'll go return on the bench. 6 versus 5. Battle behind the net. Recovery by the Panthers. Mikala ran the puck on the board. By the side. Intercept by the Panthers. And we allowed the puck on the defensive side. 20 seconds to go remaining, guys. On that one. Long stretch pass now. Tipped behind the goaltender. And on that one, guys, going to be the end of this game. And with that, there will be another game with only one goal differential, but no overtime tonight. That's it. That's all. The Florida Panthers find a way to win the big game, game number 5, and now are back home. Panarin and Bark with Bennett. Combination, yep. Wow. Thanks so much, Bob. Panarin played 23 minutes. Trocheck 22. Mark Rampig, guys, play only 2 minutes. Zibanejad 24 minutes. Lindgren play only 13 minutes. Lindgren is hurt. Just second and again performance on 944. Yeah, I think A2, I would say Trocheck and Lafreniere. That's it, that's all. 37 shot by the Panthers, guys. That's a lot. That's crazy, 2 minutes. Congratulations, Sébastien. Have a good one, Nicholas. Good night, buddy. Thanks to be with us tonight. I think Robert. I think for me right now, they use too many things. They dump the puck too much. Robert. I think they should carry the puck more often. Now, I think right now it's maybe 75% all the time. I think they should carry the puck a little bit longer. Hi, Jeremy, and welcome back. Because what happening, Robert, is like they dump the puck, and how many times they recovery? Not many time, right? That's a new style of hockey combination look like. Great point, Lip. Good point. Go goal. You're great, Rabbi. Absolutely. Jeremy, that was a boring game. A lot of low goal on that series so far. We have 3-0, 2-1, 3-2, 3-2, and 5-4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four of the five game by shot one goal, and the first goal at the first game was 2-0 to an empty net. Shucks, you may be right about that. Very true, A2. I think we see more dumping puck right now compared to the season. I think, in my opinion, 37 shot guys. I did not see many team over 30 shot this at at that playoff, and then you have only 57 hit guys tonight in the Eastern Conference. Only 57. I'm telling you right now, when the Montreal Canadiens make the playoff, when they did the playoff in 2021, so about what, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, but they have minimum 60, 70, 80, 900, 900, 90 hit for both teams together. They was hit a lot. And this year, we have no fight, and the hit is so lower and lower and lower. Yeah, combination. Pitch and run. A great point, Robert. Everyone is rich now. Running, it was 50-50. It's not over yet, right? Um, that series has been strange. Both teams went on the road. Can the Rangers find a way to win at Florida? It could happen, and then come back home for a seventh game. That would be my hope, but we'll see. But most could be that way, running for sure. Jeremy did not use a lot. 237 is time tonight. A lot speed, everything like that. Have a good night, Robert. You're welcome, my friend. Sebastian, you're not wrong. Look, not a bad comments, Ronnie. Yeah, great point, Ronnie. I like that. And Mr. TH is on the house. Welcome back, TH. Don't forget TH, June 5th, guys. June 5th, next Wednesday night. The mock draft 1 to 32, first round by Marco Enartap, Randy, and Michael DeVillano. Jeremy, I don't want to make excuse, but Fox played with injury. Langren played with injury. But that's what we heard. I'm sorry about this, Ronnie. I said Jeremy, but Mark apologized. You're welcome, TH. And then next week, TH, I should have my the PTF. I will send it to you after that. I agree with you, Ronnie. And they use the personal players better, Ronnie. They use the 4-9 more. Jeremy. You're welcome to H. Patrick. Yep. Good job. I think, look, they would wait one more year, but everything could happen. But I would be shocked they make a splash like that. Now, look, they maybe trade for the players on the, but to move up or move down, I don't see that look yet. Good night, more Gary. Talk to you soon. Have a good day tomorrow at work. No, Gary. Um, I want to do it. At, you're welcome, Gary. I know Gary. But I think, Gary, look, St. Coven with Dallas. They have already 4 goals. Now, if you have more, like size at Caulfield, I would say I'll be worried. But to get one, look, Marchessault, what he did with Vegas last year. One per team, Gary, not a problem. What you have to be more worried is that how are you going to build that team around him, right? Like Sakarsky example, Kirby Doc. They will need body like them more around Cole Caulfield. Like I said, Gary, only one, not a problem. When you get two, three, this is the biggest problem because the players are bigger. Ronnie, that team, Florida, Ronnie, they always been a third period. And they have a reason behind that. I believe they have a great conditioning program. They have a reason why the third period, the Florida are good. They have a lot of energy. I feel the conditioning program is a good one there. Mark, have a good night, buddy. Mr. Superintendent is in the house, is in the house tonight. It looked like that way. That would be 5 straight year. Absolutely, the Florida. Look, maybe that's happening. Look, that's the reason I pick it up you to give you an answer. Yeah, Ronnie. How many pick he will take? I think they will take a prospect combination defenseman. Um, and because the difference between 12 to 26 is 14. So Buffalo would request to get the first round pick also for next year. Now, the Montreal Canadiens could do one thing here, um, Abination, and I think that's to pay a lot of price. But Montreal trade, they keep the 26. They gave Buffalo a defenseman. I don't want to name one specific player, all right? A good defenseman for the Montreal. I'm not talking at risk over service, but gave back another, a Mayu example, right? And then you trade the first round pick 2025 to Buffalo, protected 5 only. If Montreal have the pick top 5, you gave them the 2026, and then they select already this year, and next year they have only the pick of the Florida Panthers. That's only way I see that. What it would be the cost, but that would be the first one pick Montreal Canadiens protected 5, and then a solid defenseman, a Mayu, a Cooley, a Jekai, or something like that. That's pretty much it. Said that, I'm not sure anything will do it, but that would be that kind of package deal I will try to do. It could happen, Sebastian. What are your thoughts on the work coaching style? I think it's try to be like a combination between the Kane play the style and maybe the Canucks. Yeah, And I think TH, it would be focusing, first of all, on the defensive side, definitely. Not like Barry Trotz, but because he liked the transition, he liked the player play more low style. But I think it would be a prototype like Rick Tocchet. I think TH is a great call about that one. Charles Caulfield went to the first line. Yeah, I think he have 3 goals or 4 goals. But it will come, Ronnie. It could come with time. We just need a little bit more time. I don't see that. Look, they gave the 5th round pick, in my opinion. The problem of Buffalo, RDP, all the best defensemen is on the left side. Dallin, Power, B-Ram, Johnson. On the right side, they have only Juki Arju. So they will need a right defenseman. Now they can move a left defenseman, but it's not the best thing to do. Glad to hear that. Yeah, Sebastian, you're right. Yeah, 2 ways to give you the best answer, A2. A short term, maybe sign up a UFA top 6, 3 years contract, or a little bit long term, bottom 6 with a Montreal Canadiens with grits, like big body, physical. Why, coach? Because they still have to clean up the house 1 more year. They still have to trade Jake Eben, Christian Devorak, Joel Armia. I missed one. Forward. Pesada, RHP. So they have 5 players right there. They are all at the bottom 6. So if you think about this, they will need a little bit, not make a big splash yet, just helping the team to carry on for 1 more year. And then after that, this is where they're going to figure out that. That's the one option right there for me. They can get a UFA for 2 years maybe. I don't want to name players here, but or to sign a trainer example. I think for me, a trainer, a 3 years contract for training at $2 million, that would not hurt the Montreal Canadiens, and you have enough of the money to pay him next season after that. So that would be the kind of player I would like to add at the bottom 6. That gave another big body on your body, that physical, and something happened on the ice, you have training to carry on that. Now, training can carry on at $2.5 to $3 million in the NHL because of the style he play. Now, he's a UFA. Can he decide to play with Montreal? Who knows? But that's the kind of players. I'll be shocked. I would love to get Chandler Stephenson, but not at $5 million. I would deck him at $3 million. Manian will stay in Winnipeg. Toffoli will not touch it. Reynard, Senkos, more the middle. That would be my option. Now, Patrick, I will say to you, when the Montreal Canadiens are going to select one or maybe two center, the center, Patrick, are coming. You have Owen Beck is coming. Kapanen is coming. They maybe draft a Sasha Boisvert. They maybe draft a Katten, example, a Lindstrom. The center are going to fill up for the next year at the NHL draft. And they have Philip Eriksson, and they have Vincent Trochet, Vincent Rover. The center they are players. It just take time to get there. I'm not too much worried about that. Now Anderson, because of his contract, it's very difficult to move him out. They should trade him last year before the season this year, but it is what it is. The right new hook as center goes with no grits. Yes, it's only 1 year, Patrick. Jacob will be out. Dewarek will be out. Um, A2 Oko said the name again. I said Chandler Stephenson, if I can recall it. And then is it Igor Trinin for the Colorado Avalanche? Hey, Mr. Up and Smoke is in the house. It's Yakov. I said Igor. It's Yakov Trenin. He's 27 years old. And I think it was a 2.6. Now it was carrying a contract at 1.7. It's Janat. Janat is at 2.6. I apologize. So Trenin is at 1.7. Interesting. That's the kind of player I was looking for. I was looking for. 6'2", 2001 pounds. Um, he hit a lot. All right, guys, we'll be back tomorrow night, 8:30. We're going to get bed now for everybody. Final score, guys, tonight. Florida Panthers 3, New York Rangers 2. The Florida Panthers, they lead 3-2 now on that series. and we'll see what's happening after that for game number 6. Until then, my friend, hopefully you enjoyed the entertaining game. We want to thank Mr. Lawrence for the super chat tonight. Ozzy Calabro at the update leaderboard. Mr. Enartap at the mod tonight, and everybody else in the chat tonight. Thanks so much to you at the show tonight. Don't forget to click on the like. That'll be awesome. We appreciate each one of you. Why tuning coach his number are not all that much better than what the app have now. Because his body, his physicality, he can play center, he can play winger. That's what the kind of player you're going to look like. Look what the role he did with Colorado Avalanche. That's the kind of player you need, because at the 4 line, we don't have anybody at 6'2". So if you want to build that line, like example, Matt Martin with the Clutterbuck, or you want to buy that line with Vegas with William Carrier with Nicolas Roy or Kozar, big body, that would be the kind of players I was targeting at low money. Because if you sign a UFA, now they can take a chance with Anthony Beauvillier. I know some of you will be upset about this, but they'll be like Jonathan Drouin. Jonathan Drouin got a contract, $1 million for Colorado? If you get Anthony Beauvillier at $1 million for 1 year, at 25 years old, why not? You don't risk nothing. You can maybe trade him at the trade deadline. But that's kind of plus. I would not see a big splash right now for the Montreal Canadiens. Thanks so much, everybody. In the chat tonight, I appreciate a lot. But before we leave, guys, we want to remind you this.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
Here we go, everybody. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. I appreciate a lot. And of course, we want to remind you every day. Be well, be health. Find a way not only to dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the first app or what? Your 2024. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy your rest of your night. The Hockey Nation Show and the Ab Nation want to tell you one more thing. We love you, friends. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow night, 8:30. Edmonton Oilers versus Dallas Stars. Game number 5 at the final Western Conference. What a great night of hockey tonight. We'll be back again. Don't forget to watch my video every single day about the Montreal Canadiens or a prospect NHL draft. Today we did the Berkeley captain. What do you have tomorrow? I'm not sure yet. I will see what I can do for tomorrow. I'm looking about some things, friends, to finish the week and for the weekend. It's already Friday. Have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.